Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Off the pick. That one off the back iron and out. New Jersey leading by 17. The drive by Gay. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Boy, they've been so sound offensively in the second half. I love the way they're playing.
Yeah, there's really no comparison in the shooting percentages between the teams since the break.
Andre Miller's checked in for John Wall.
Well, you take a look at video reviews in the NBA and even across all sports for that matter, they're not going anywhere. Especially with the way media is now. Fans can dissect every call on DVR or the internet. So you want to give officials the chance to get those big calls right. So I think video replay is useful and here to stay.
Clock is at 3. Here's Pierce. And it comes off the front of the rim. And here is Horford. They lead by 20.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not
Holy
probable.
smokes.
It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
And oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof.
Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Beal. It's blocked. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Wizards ball. 15 seconds on the shot clock. 15.
Here's Pierce. 7 points in the game. Pass to Beal. Five to shoot. To end the run. And he lays it up and in.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
New Jersey leading by 22. Ellis goes in. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
What a game for Ellis. He has 15 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open looks.
And for New Jersey, they've made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Chris Humphries has checked in for Washington. Porter comes in for Pierce. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for New Jersey. Miller dishes to Nene. Lets it go. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
Ellis kicks to Wilkins. Beal with the steal. Here's the break. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
Ellis goes in, and he gets it to go. Ellis has got 11 points in the quarter.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Miller, the pass to Porter. Inside, here's Beal. Shot is blocked. And now New Jersey on the break. And it's Wilkins, that time on the assist from Monte Ellis. Wilkins has got 14 points for the game.
Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early offense, and they're doing it well.
Beal dishes to Miller. Looking for beat. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Another one falls for Washington.
Well, it's been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
From deep, Aflalo. Rebound, Washington. Humphries has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here is Porter. And the pass to Nene. Shoots. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the finish, guys, this is where you know you are right on the money with that pass. Look at that. Perfectly timed.
All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Washington. Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Chris Humphries is out there with Gortat, and it's Pierce in at small forward. Gay kicks to Stoudemire. Impressive shot there, making it on the move.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Now Wall. Well, since the turn of the century, guys, the Western Conference has ruled the roost, winning interconference matchups in 14 out of the last 15 seasons. To Steve, last season, the highest ever win percentage for the West at over 72%.
Yeah, and 8 of the league's top 10 teams played in the West record-wise. It may be time to take a fresh look at a top 16 playoff structure.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
4th quarter just getting started, 1 minute in the books. There's Beal with the 3. Rebound, New Jersey.
And last season, the 7th and 8th seed in the East made the playoffs with worse records than the 9th and 10th seeded teams in the West. Sure, the conference playoff structure reduces travel, but in the age of chartered flights, you could argue longer traveling distances are much less of a concern, and I would say amen to that.
It's Wall with the drive, and he can't stop the run as he misses. Now here's Millsap. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
And guys, I think the biggest advantage to a so-called top 16 playoff seeding is that it would possibly make for a more competitive finals. It's a playoff series that garners international attention anyway. You want to make sure that the last 2 teams standing are truly the best in the NBA.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And that one's good.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
Now, the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
And it's slammed in by T.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, really at both ends of the floor. Nothing seems to be going their way.
Wall, and the layup is good. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
So it's New Jersey now. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. On its way from Oladipo for 2. Kept alive. Gay passes to Millsap. Gay against Pierce. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Again, Oladipo missing. All with it. And finished off by T.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
Now, I'll tell you what, the refs will give you a lot more leeway on that than they used to. Oh,
Get it! Oh, watch out now.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
A nice shot by Teague.
And the threes continue to go down at that end with almost nothing happening from deep at the other.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, by stopping their outside shots, not by getting into a shootout.
Now, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
Gay with no one around. Off target from outside.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Millsap's against Pierce. Millsap with the steal. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on John Wall.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New Jersey.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. And then for New Jersey, Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Millsap. Green comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Brandon Knight in for Jeff Teague.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. I mean, get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Gerald Green picks up the foul.
Well, Jersey advertising, an idea that had been bandied about for a long while. Last season, in lieu of that, the league tested out advertising on the court apron for the first time, as well as a small ad on the top of the backboards. So the league, of course, always looking for new revenue streams.
And Blair kicks to Porter. Clock at 6. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And Steve, you mentioned the apron advertising. It's only being allowed for locally broadcast games.
And I think that makes sense, Kevin. Viewers probably see it more than they would see stitching on a player's jersey. And I think keeping the ads off the court and the players is a good line to draw.
And he's good on the second.
I'm sure he'd like that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving points at the line. And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for New Jersey.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for Monte Ellis. He just looked like an orchestrator out there, keeping his teammates involved, running to the open spots. I mean, he would constantly find them more often than not.
Good on the second free throw. 51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Miller against Knight. Seraphin kicks to Porter. Miller outside. Shot clock at 5. Soft touch off the glass. And here is Knight. He dishes it to Oladipo. Back to Knight. And that one's good.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
Miller dishes to Porter. He's looking for Blair and finds him. Rebound, New Jersey. Now Oladipo nails it. And so it's New Jersey easily grabbing this one. And this one was such a lopsided